How's it, guys? Welcome back to FX Rhapsody. Today I just want to show you a little setup. It's all to do with patience. It's a little setup that I sent out yesterday to my Telegram group, and then for those of you that aren't on my Telegram group, just go click on the link in the description, and then every now and then I will throw a little setup out, and just go visit that group. But before we get started, I cannot stress enough how important it is to just get yourself the right broker. Guys, I've been struggling through the years of trading. I've been struggling to always get the right broker. I've had brokers that, that doesn't pay my money out. All the trades that I make, my profit, they withhold it. There's always certain things that happens, always all these explanations and all those things. I've had brokers that manipulate my trades, and you get them. For those of you that's been trading for a while, you've gone through it, and especially you guys that's new in trading, just be careful with the broker that you go for. There's so many things that they can do, especially when they are not regulated, and also not licensed and all that. So just be very careful. In my description, there's a link to my preferred broker. These guys are brilliant. Every single pip that you make is yours. They cannot manipulate the trades. They just because they are a book broker. So if you don't know what a book broker is, just go visit my website. In my broker tab, I explain it, everything there. Just go read that. These guys have got brilliant support. The margins, the spreads, everything is just on par. And really, guys, just do yourself a favor. Go visit them. Go check them out. These guys are brilliant, and they're growing every single day. Right, back to our setup. So it's all got to do with patience, and as you know, you cannot win every single trade. Now, what happened was yesterday I sent a little setup. Let me just send a little setup out. So basically, the trades were just forget about this section here. Let's just highlight the section here. Forget about that. Let's say that didn't happen. So price came up, and it kind of went onto that stage. So I pulled my Fibonacci from the low to the high. It made a little pullback, and when it came to this section over here, right there, I just sent a little message to my Telegram group saying, possible nice buy entry on the 62 retracement. Let's see what it does. And price went up, and it went and touched the first take profit area. Now, this is usually the area where if you are in a buy, and if you've listened to or watched some of my videos, this is the area that you kind of take some partial profits. Okay, now with this entry, remember that every time you place, or every time an entry gets placed on the 62%, you put your stop loss just below the 100. So that will be, there we go. So that stop loss, if you had to take this entry, the stop loss would have been around about 15 pips. Okay, that's a 15 pip stop loss. So what happened was, as you can see, the trade bounced on that first take profit area, the zero, basically just taking out some liquidity that was lying here on the top, as you can see. Okay, there was liquidity that was lying right there. Let's just, doesn't matter the color now. So liquidity was lying up there, took the liquidity out, and it went down and bam, hit the stop loss. I still messaged and I said, stop loss hit, and let's be patient and wait for the next setup. Now, if you scroll out, you can obviously see it's a downward market, especially on the 5 minutes. Price went down. So again, patience is key. So basically what I did was I waited, and I saw the price, had a couple of bearish candles, and it broke that structure at the bottom here. And obviously what happened, so took that out with the stop loss. Price retraced, and that was a good indication, especially when price came to that area, because I'll show you now where the next entry was lying. Take from the high to that low where it turns, and look at that. Price came all the way up, and I was waiting for this. So because bearish markets set up number 2. Where's my tool? Let's do this one. Right there. A little bit of a bigger stop loss. Okay. But again, stop loss was there. Around about 17 pips. And this time, price went to the downside. So setup number 2. I didn't post that one. But setup number 2 gave us a little bit more. 68 pips. Okay. So that is why I always say patience is key. And yes, you do lose trades. Not every trade is a winning trade. And that's why it's key to have your stop losses in. Because that, what was that again? 10, 15 pip stop loss. The previous one. So let's say you had 11, or let's say it was a 15 pip stop loss. It tapped you on 15 pips. And you could have ridden this and out all the way. Let's go here. 75 pips. So you still made your 60 pips with a losing trade in the beginning of the day. And just a couple of minutes later, setup number 2, again, it's as simple as that. Excuse me, price came up, broke structure over there, as you can see. Just pull that in again, broke that structure. Okay. Because downward trend, broke that structure, pulled back, bounced on that structure, and that was a kind of a support area, came up, Fibonacci from the high to the low, pulling back all the way to this time it pulled all the way back to the 79%, but around about 62% is a great entry point with a 15 to a 17 pip stop loss. And you made over 60 pips on that one. So guys, that is why I always say, patience is key. Wait for your setups and don't overthink it. Don't, because your stop loss was hit, go and start pulling in a lot of lines, doing this and that, going to overanalyze the situation. What happened? What went wrong? No, just stop loss was hit. Your risk was in place. It was tapped. It's perfect. It's 10 pips that you lost. Then just wait for another setup. You can see structure getting broken. And because it broke, came back, retested it, went all the way up. Perfect entry from the Fibonacci. You pull the Fibonacci out from that swing high to that swing low. Wait for it to reach your area between the 62 and 79%. Enter with another risk in place. And then let it ride out. And as you can see, perfect entry all the way to the bottom. Currently, price is sitting in consolidation. So we will wait for the next setup to appear on this pair. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you can see that not every single trade is a winning trade. And guys, just don't overanalyze the market. Just be careful for that. Just stick to your rules, stick to your principles, and you will be fine. So guys, I'm hoping you're having a wonderful week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it, comment in the comment section, hit that notification bell. There's a lot more videos coming your way. And guys, stay safe and happy trading, guys.